Well, good morning. I was like gonna make a video on what in the world do you eat on a plant-based diet. So I'm just gonna show you some pictures of stuff that I've posted on Facebook. We have our own little Facebook page. It's called "We Need to Start a Healthy Revolution," and a lot of times we post what we eat on there to keep ourselves accountable, or share ideas of what we can eat and stuff like that. And it really works, man. It really works. Doing this together is so much easier than doing it apart. Not everybody's on plant based on that site on that page, but you need a variety of people in your life. Plant based is definitely my passion, uh, but other people are doing other stuff, and that's fine with me. Whatever works, man. Whatever works. So this is going to be breakfast. What you'll see there is just simply some apples, and that's what I have for breakfast. Is that I have fruit. It's that simple. You know, uh, and I'll mix it up, of course. Uh, you know, there you see two bananas, two or three pieces of fruit weekday, every weekday. So I've been mixing some. I've been mixing in some peaches lately. They've been on sale. So, um, so fruit for breakfast during the week. I keep it really, really, really simple. Uh, and just really try to mix it up a little bit, but keep it simple. Fruits, it seems like the easiest thing for me for breakfast. I know some people do some steel oats and other kind of bowls and stuff like that. And down the line, I may do some stuff like that too. I mean, that's why sharing ideas and sharing pictures and doing all that stuff is kind of important, really. And trying to do anything by yourself is harder. Having a community is so much better. So right there, that's a lunch picture right there. So what do we got there? We got some broccoli, we got some carrots, we got some beans even. You got some you know, maybe those are bell peppers at the bottom there. So, just an example of just eating right. Those are frozen. I popped them in the microwave. It took 5 minutes. It takes me 5 minutes to cook breakfast. What does that cost? What is, what does that cost? I'm pretty sure that cost $1. I'm pretty sure those snap beans, the cauliflower, and the carrots. I'm pretty sure that cost $1. I ate lunch there for $1. One of the biggest myths is that eating plant based is more expensive. That's a ridiculous notion for a lot of reasons. So this was one of my lunch some days. One day, I mean that what that is. That's called broccoli. Now here's where my relaxed comes in. Why I call myself on a relaxed plant based is that I might have put some real honey, not honey mustard dressing, but real honey mustard on the side there, and I would have ate that. That's the only relaxed part of my plant-based diet. I don't eat any meat. I don't eat any dairy. Uh, I don't really when I cook at home, and you're about ready to see a bunch of pictures of stuff I cooked at home. I don't use any oils. But when I'm out, I don't ask the restaurant, what did you cook with and all that. I don't plan cheats or anything like that. But that's the relaxed part of my plant-based diet. What you're gonna see here is that's from First Watch. So that's just a veggie burger with some greens on top. Oh, it was so good. And I got the Dijon mustard on the side, so I didn't eat near the whole thing. Yeah, and I know there might be some oil in there, and maybe a tenth of an egg or something. And you see some fresh fruit. And you'll investigate where places are that have plant-based stuff, and why that a place like that is so cool is they have regular stuff too. So I can go there, I can get the veggie burger on the multigrain, and my wife, who's not on the plant-based yet, she hasn't joined the plant-based revolution yet, she can get her roast beef sandwich, and she is happy, I'm happy, and you know, and hopefully someday she'll join me in my quest. So right, this is actually from a restaurant, believe it or not, called Crazy Bowls, one of my favorite places. They have brown rice, so important for me. We all know that brown rice is so important, but look how good this food is. And this is kind of almost a fast food place. But they have brown rice. What are we seeing there? Some broccoli, some bell peppers, some carrots, some stir-fried tofu. And again, they're probably using some kind of oil. I get the teriyaki sauce, but I don't know what they're cooking this stuff with, and I don't ask. That's my relaxed. That's my relaxed part of my deal. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to be 100%er. This just puts too much pressure on you. Everybody knows the second time I've done this, and I've learned some stuff. You know, so here's another just frozen vegetable plate under $2. I think it was $1.70. It was an Italian vegetable bag. And what do we got there? We got some green beans, we got some tomatoes, we got some, it looks like zucchini, and some kind of noodles. So good. And like I said, under $2, you know, just incredible, right? I mean, I don't know how much better it can get. So we're going to start looking at some dinners. So this is from what I do. Here's what I do: is I go by a restaurant, a Thai food restaurant, but I'll grill some vegetables too to go with them because I want to up the calorie intake a little bit sometimes. It's only about 300 calories probably in some of these meals, and that's just not enough for dinner for me. You know, you're not going to lose weight if you don't eat enough calories. So, what do we got here? We got. This looks like brown rice. Yeah, it is brown rice. You know how I know? Because it's fresh tofu. There's two places in my area, two Thai restaurants real close to where I live, which is wild because I'm way out in the country. And one doesn't have brown rice, and one does. And one doesn't have fresh tofu. They have fried tofu, and this is fresh tofu. So what do we got here? We got pickles that I threw in there, and I like to put the pickles on cold. You know, I'm a weirdo, but you got some onions, you got some bell peppers, you got some carrots. I mean, it's just beautiful food, just unbelievably healthy. You know, and I might even gotta watch Thai food because they'll make it real hot if you ask them to. So I put my own hot sauce in, and I might throw some low sodium soy sauce. I know that might drive some people crazy. Please, I understand. Okay, so this is stuff I made myself. What we got there? We got some broccoli. You got some spaghetti squash. You got some tomatoes. There's gotta be some mushrooms in there. I'm a big mushroom guy, so I made that myself. What I did, I put the spaghetti squash in the oven for 30 minutes or so, whatever called for. Thought it was 30 minutes, and then the other stuff is all stuff that I cooked. And one thing I learned how to do when I started eating plant-based is I learned how to cook. So this is just something I stir-fried. You don't have to go out and buy a bunch of expensive stuff. What do we got here? We got some spinach, we got some cauliflower, we got some tomatoes, we got some onions, we got some pickles. Well, we got just all good stuff. Oh my gosh. Now, what I probably had going on is up on top, I probably had some cauliflower rice in the microwave. I used that as my base. I put a little hot sauce in there, put a little soy sauce. Then you put all those vegetables on top. Just as good as any restaurant you're ever going to go to, for sure. This is a different combination of vegetables in that same pan. So what we got here? We got mushrooms. I'm a big mushroom guy. You got some bell peppers. You got some cauliflower. You got some. If I didn't say onions, you got some onions. Just a beautiful array of vegetables. This is me cooking this stuff. I noticed there's some turmeric in there. You should put turmeric on absolutely everything. A lot of us know how healthy it is. And then again, I might have thrown a little hot sauce, a little some soy sauce. Some plant-based people might go a little crazy with that. And then some yeah, I may have thrown some real honey mustard in there too, because I flavor stuff up, man. I want, I'm not doing this to torture myself. I want the food to taste good, and I might maybe be a little relaxed with just a couple little things, and that's just what I do. Okay, so what do we got here? We got some tomatoes, some asparagus. We got some I don't see any cauliflower. Right? We got some cucumbers, some broccoli, lots of mushrooms. Well, I'm a mushroom guy. Some tomatoes. Man, it looks good, doesn't it? I mean, it really looks good. And it really was good. Let me make sure you know that. Uh, so, you're seeing just some good stuff, man. Some good stuff. So what do we got here? Uh, this might be from the other place. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. But what you got here is some Thai food. You got some Thai food that I threw some pickles on. And I think that's all I threw on it that day. Now that's from the brown rice place. Uh, because I will eat white rice. I don't want to make it sound like I'm way against white rice. The only reason I eat brown rice is it's low calorie. Boy, some people tell you white rice will save your life and all that. I'm really a uh, cauliflower rice guy. I think it tastes just as good. I really do. So here's the big treat, right? Here's the big treat. Eat a lot of smoothies. I'm not going to show you a picture of a smoothie. I'm sure you've seen that. But look at this, man. This is a treat. I may have already shown this, but this is so important. This might be the second time. I'm not sure. So what that is, and this is real important because it's a big picture of a blender, right? This has a blender that has the cords going all the way up. So important. One thing, I'm a big believer in not going out and buy a bunch of expensive stuff, but the one thing you need is the best blender that you can afford, the best one made, because you can want if nothing else for this exact treat, which is frozen bananas. That's all that is, frozen bananas, and they were fresh that I put in the freezer. Blah blah blah, and uh, when you whip them up, boy, it tastes a lot like banana ice cream. A lot of people call it ice cream, and it's really good. For those who've had it, I tell you, it's really good. And this is what it looks like when it's all done in the blender. To give you an idea of what the texture is. You can throw some strawberries in there. You have banana strawberry ice cream, right? And those of us that had it, I tell you, it's really, really good. So I just wanted to make a video, and I know it's not the best quality. I'm just learning how to do this, and I need better equipment and all that. I'm gonna get it. But like and subscribe, make comments. Please post pictures of what you eat. Give me some ideas. I eat more than just that, but those were just some pictures that I had posted on our little Facebook page, and I had a lot more of them too. And if you're interested in that, you can comment below. But this is the way to go. Plant-based is the way to go. It's the most healthy, positive thing you can do for yourself. I'm a fat guy, as you can see. I lost 120 and then gained some of it back, and now I'm on a quest again. I've lost 18 pounds again, and but it's more than that. It's really a lifestyle, because it's so positive for you, other people. You might not be able to eat with your friends, but you may be able to go on trips with your friends and enjoy it and not feel uncomfortable and stuff like that. It's just a whole nother kind of life that so many of us aren't used to, or haven't got to live our whole lives, because food has ruled it. And it's time to just use food as fuel, but that doesn't mean it's not good. It doesn't mean that you can't experiment and cook yourself, learn how to cook, and do it your way. But follow some simple rules. And you call it what you want to call it. I call what I do a relaxed plant-based. But I just really wanted to show some examples of food that people eat on what I eat on a plant-based diet.